Welcome back. I'm glad you are all joining us for our first Positive Solutions for Families video, Keeping It Positive. First, we will talk about ways to have playful interactions with your child that will be enjoyable for both of you. If you can increase the positive times that you have with your child, you can strengthen your relationship, which will make it easier to teach your child new skills and behaviors. We will then spend some time talking about understanding your child's behavior and talk about the meaning of behavior, which we can use in session 3, which will be behavior detectives. We will end with another strategy to work on this, calling Keeping It Positive. First, let's start by discussing your apply it and try it from last session. You have 2 apply it and try it activities. The first activity was to try to spend quality time with your child, even if it was building in those little moments that might fit into your busy lives. The second activity was to try to increase the use of positive comments and encouragement as a parenting practice. You were going to try to find at least 5 times when you could use positive comments and encouragement with your child. An affirmation is a positive reminder or statement about yourself that is encouraging and motivating. There is actually brain science about how using affirmations are helpful for feeling strong and optimistic about making changes in your life. You are here to learn how to change your child's behavior. To do that, you will be learning new strategies. Anytime you learn something new, it can be a challenge. Turn to session 2, activity 1 in your family handbook. We want to start each session by encouraging you to take a moment to reflect on the changes you have made or your efforts with your child and make a note. If you don't want to write anything down, silently think your affirmation. It might be, I am persistent. I have now attended 2 sessions, or I worked hard on using encouragement last week, or whatever affirmation is meaningful to you. You might be surprised that we are spending so much time talking about how to interact with your child in positive ways. Being more intentional about using positive comments and encouragement, and spending time connecting with your child. You might even be wondering why we are going to talk about these challenging behaviors that you might be seeing. Remember, making positive connections with your child creates an important foundation for helping them learn new ways to interact and behave. So hang in there and we will show you how all of these ideas tie together. Another way to strengthen those connections with your child is to focus on playful interactions. This is a bit different than just thinking about playing with your child. Some tips for playful interactions with your child. Here are some tips to help you think about playful interactions as a powerful practice. Tip 1, follow your child's lead. Tip 2, talk about what your child is doing. Tip 3, encourage your child's creativity and imagination. Tip 4, avoid power struggles. And tip 5, have fun together in everyday moments. We want to think about playful interactions where the child is in control and the adult follows the child's lead. You probably are using lots of these tips when playing and spending time with your child. Will someone share a few ways that they can use these tips to make everyday moments with their child fun? We want to think about playful interactions where the child is in control and the adult follows the child's lead. You probably are using lots of these tips when playing and spending time with your children. Here are a few examples. I asked my child to join me while doing a chore. We turn on our favorite song and we make emptying the dishwasher fun. It really is a fun part of our day. When we pick a game to play together, I give a few choices that we both like. I let my child use their imagination. Like when we're at the store, she likes to pretend boxes and cans are spaceships flying in the air and landing in the cart. We have lots of fun pretending. Let's look more closely at using the powerful practice of playful interactions. Remember, this is about connecting with your child and making everyday moments fun. We are going to role play a typical situation and think about how we might improve it or make it better.
Roar!
That is a snake, not a lion. What does a snake say?
My snake roars. See? Roar!
No, that's not right. A snake says not roar. A lion roars. Here's a lion. You to play with.
Roar.
That's right. You got it. Do you know what our lion's baby is called?
Baby?
No, they're called cubs, lion cubs. How many lions do you have?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many lions are there?
4, Mommy. You be the lion's daddy.
No, I don't have time. I've got to cook dinner. And that's a tiger, not the lion's daddy. What color is the tiger? What color is the tiger?
Black and yellow.
No, Kenny, it's orange and black, you see. Holds up the tiger. It's orange and black. Alrighty, Kenny, we are all done. No more lions.
So in that video, you saw some interactions between Kenny and his mother that probably weren't the best. One thing that we would like when you're using playful interactions with your child is to follow your child's lead. Did Kenny's mother follow his lead? Not really. Following your child's lead means that you might have to give up your plan about what comes next and allow your child to guide you. Another thing we'd like to see is to talk about what your child is doing. Think about narrating your child's play like a sportcaster. Give them a play-by-play. That means describing, commenting, and expanding on what your child is doing. When you ask a lot of questions, it often stops the interactions, and then the child loses interest or becomes frustrated. Try to limit the number of questions you ask. Also, encourage your child's creativity and imagination. Avoid power struggles and have fun together. Sometimes it is hard to let your child be creative when we are trying to teach them names of animals, colors, sounds, etc. We want them to learn, but it is also important for us to sometimes go with the flow. Follow your child's lead and see that they go with their own play situation. There will be other opportunities and times to teach your child labels, colors, and sounds. Now, let's try that role play again and see what happens.
Oh, you have a lion. That is a big lion. Is it a daddy lion because it has a mane?
A mane? That makes the lion go fast.
Oh, that lion is moving really fast. He's running. I wonder why he's running so fast.
He's trying to get to his friend's house.
Oh, the polar bear is the lion's friend?
Yes, the snake is his friend too. Remember the snake that roars? Roar!
Oh, yes, I do remember the snake that roars. How about if the snake helps me finish cooking dinner? I could use a helper that roars.
His friend the lion taught him how to roar.
Wow, he must be a pretty special friend for the lion to teach him how to roar. I bet you and the roaring snake can help me stir the dinner. Grab the wooden spoon and we can stir together.
He teaches all his friends how to roar. He taught me how to roar too. Listen. Roar!
Oh yes, I would love to learn how to roar. Skip one line.
In the second video, you saw more positive interaction between Kenny and his mother. This is a great example of following the child's lead, encouraging creativity, and having fun playing together. We have spent a lot of time talking about ways we can build connections with children. Kenny and his mother in the role play are a great example of how we can have fun in everyday moments. We are hoping you are seeing the importance of this and how our relationships with our children can be a positive influence on their behavior. Right now, you might be thinking, I love spending time with my child, but when they have challenging behaviors, it really makes it difficult. We are going to switch our focus in the next video and talk about understanding those challenging behaviors. So make sure you watch video 2.